Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Pittsburgh. I'm Matt Peiken. You got through half of this snowy week. Let's do the rest together. This is your Wednesday newscast for February 4th. As the 2026 school year unfolds, Pittsburgh educators and advocates are spotlighting key challenges from pandemic learning loss to looming federal policy changes. A-plus Schools' James Fogarty is pushing to reduce chronic absenteeism and close learning gaps using tools like AI tutors. Pittsburgh Public Schools Board President Gene Walker warns that charter school expansion could strain district budgets. Others like Alice Pinchback Johnson and Robert Scherer are tracking federal shifts and AI integration. Meanwhile, teacher training pipelines and special education equity remain top priorities for union leader Billy Heileman and advocate Pam Harbin. You can read more about all of their positions in the Pittsburgh Public Source. A bitter feud within the Pennsylvania Republican Party is intensifying ahead of this week's state committee winter meeting in Harrisburg. At the center is State Senator Camara Bartolotta, facing renewed scrutiny from Republican committees in Washington and Greene counties. Both have issued votes of no confidence, criticizing her performance and her marriage to former Democratic House Speaker Bill DeWeese, a convicted felon. State GOP leadership declared the Washington County vote invalid, prompting backlash from local members who say the decision lacks justification. Bartolotta is up for re-election and faces a primary challenger. You can read more about this in the Post-Gazette. With less than 3 months to go, Pittsburgh is unveiling how the 2026 NFL Draft will unfold across the city. New renderings show a 2-site setup, one on the North Shore near Acrisure Stadium and the other in Point State Park, linked by the Roberto Clemente Bridge and Gateway Clipper boats. Downtown renovations, including upgrades to Market Square and the new Arts Landing venue, are racing toward completion. The draft is expected to bring up to 700,000 visitors and generate more than $100 million in direct spending. A full transportation plan is due next month. You can read more about this in the Post-Gazette. The University of Pittsburgh has purchased another property along Atwood Street in central Oakland, continuing its quiet expansion near campus. The nearly $1.5 million acquisition includes 251 and 253 Atwood Street, currently home to Smile Thai and Sushi. While the university hasn't disclosed specific plans, a spokesperson said the purchase supports long-term academic and community goals. Pitt has previously bought 2 other Atwood properties since 2020. The street, once known for its restaurant scene, is now facing redevelopment pressures as Oakland navigates rising student housing demands. You can read more about this in the Business Times. And to better serve working families and others facing scheduling barriers, South Hills Interfaith Movement, known as SHIM, has installed 16 temperature-controlled food lockers at its Bethel Park pantry. The lockers allow clients to pick up groceries like milk, meat, and produce outside of regular hours using a secure access code. SHIM serves over 4,000 people each month across Pittsburgh's South Hills suburbs. They say most households they assist have at least one employed member. The project was funded by local donors and foundations. Read more about this at WESA. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to Wake Up Pitt, that's Pitt with 1 T, .transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Wake Up Pitt. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Pittsburgh.